Alright, what's going on, dudes, and welcome back to Minecraft. This time we'll be going over a mod called Better Animations Collection. It's one that was released quite a while ago, but the original author stopped updating it. So as of recently, fortunately though, someone came along and sort of resurrected it. They brought it back from the dead so that it works with the latest versions of Minecraft. So let's get started. It's sort of like the Smart Movement mod, if you guys remember back to that, except it applies to much more than just your character. It applies to lots of mobs as well. So let's start off with our doggy here, because he's just standing right in front of us. So you'll notice, first and foremost, that he has this waving segmented tail. So he's waving it because he's happy, because I'm a great owner, and he's a very happy dog. So that's one of the animations in the mod. Now if we right-click on him, he'll actually completely lay down where he was sitting before. Now he has all four limbs stretched out, and he's in a completely laid back, relaxed position. And if I bring out some meat while he's laid down, he'll actually do like a sort of semi-rollover kind of dealio. So yeah, he's a pretty happy dog. What can I say? He has a very positive disposition. So now let's move on to... Got some chickens laying eggs over here. No new animations with that, as far as I'm aware. But we'll move on to cows. So the cows, if this guy will decide to walk, or if this girl decides to walk, I should say. Although, granted, animals in Minecraft are genderless. Start walking, please. Start walking. Come on. Come on. Well, as you'll notice, there's actually extruded udders. So that's a thing. But if you will just walk for me, which apparently you don't want to do, if I spawn another one, yeah, you're gonna walk. You're gonna walk, or are you just completely content standing totally still? Well, if I could actually get one to walk, you notice that there we go, the udder actually swings side to side as it walks. That's just something I had to show you guys. Yeah. All right, well, let's move on to ocelots. It's pretty straightforward, at least what's changed with the ocelots. Again, they just have a segmented tail similar to the dog, but it waves in a vertical fashion. I'm actually gesturing with my arms right now as if you could see it. It waves up and down instead of, again, just being one solid segment. So yeah, just a little bit more cat-like. All right, here's another good one. Spawn a squid, and the squid has this interesting tentacle movement. And as far as I can tell, I don't think it's a coincidence. It seems like when the squid actually, I don't even know the word for it. When its tentacles go out and then come back in together, it seems like it actually swooshes through the water when that happens. It seems like it's time to go along with the squid's movements, actually. I don't know if I'm entirely correct, but it seems like it. It kind of just swooshes along, corresponding to how the thing is moving. So yeah, kind of cool. Instead of just straight tentacles that don't bend, these ones kind of bend. Yeah. Okay, so now we get to check out the slimes. So the slimes, I don't know if you can see it when it's Jerry-sized, but their eyes and their mouth kind of just jumble about and stuff. We'll try to get a bigger one. There we go. Hello. Yeah, you can kind of see that his eyes and his mouth are just like jumbling about in there. Yeah. So that's what's new with the slimes. They just their insides kind of can't stay put. They just move all about. So one thing let me interject in between all the new mob animations and show you what's new on our actual player. So as I'm walking around here, if you look at the knees and the elbows, you'll notice, actually I should say, there are knees and elbows where there weren't knees and elbows previously, and they bend. So that's what's new with our player. And yeah, it just makes it look a little bit more realistic when you're in F5 mode, I do suppose. Do the moonwalk, man. Yeah, do the moonwalk. Michael Jackson it up in here. Okay, so now that I've shown that, we'll move on to the sheep. So here we go. Sheeps just have knee bend, similar to the player. Come on, Mr. Sheep. Walk about. I need to show people the knee bend, and you're not cooperating. Okay, maybe another one will be. No, yep. There we go. Oh, it's not really all that noticeable, is it? Oh, until you eat grass. There we go. That's what we wanted to show. Yes. Thank you for being cooperative. So when they eat grass, they actually, their entire body angles down and they kneel in order to eat it. It wasn't knee bends in their walk motion. It was the knee bend in their eating grass. So thank you. Thank you for eating that. You don't do that all the time, so I appreciate your cooperation. And he nods. He nods. Yeah. Yeah, what a great guy. Okay, so now let's move on to, we'll go into the shade here. And we'll spawn a zombie pigman. The new animation with the zombie pigman is very similar to the player. He just has bent knees when he walks, and he has an elbow as well for holding his sword. So, come on, if we can get you to walk about. Yeah, you kind of see the knee bend there. Come on, man. Yeah, here, if I punch you. There we go. Now he has that knee bend. You can totally see it. And I'm so sorry, but you're not going to be able to kill me because we're in creative mode here. So that's very unfortunate for you. You punch him enough, I just want to get rid of him. And I don't have a sword in hand. And I also don't feel like spawning one. But I may have to. Nope, there we go. Just as I was about to spawn one. Okay, let's move into quite an entertaining one, if I do say so myself. This is the new Enderman animation. And if we spawn him, he looks pretty normal, but if we make him angry, oh, it can't be while he's holding a block. It has to be when he hasn't picked it up yet. Oh, he mad. Oh, you mad? You mad, bro? Oh my god. So yeah, if you couldn't tell, he has like the balloon man, you know, the things you see at like car dealerships and whatnot that are the inflatable guys with the waving arms that move about in the wind. That's sort of what's... God dang it. God dang it. No, stop picking up blocks. I want waving arms. Yeah. You run around like that. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Dang it. He keeps teleporting away. But I assure you, he is still quite angry. They're picking a bunch of blocks here. So, unfortunately, it doesn't seem to happen. They won't just drop the block when they get mad. But dang it. He keeps picking stuff up. Anyway, I think you sort of got the idea. He's mad. He's really mad. And now he's in the daylight. Okay. So that's that with the Enderman. They wave their arms around and they get really mad when you make them mad. Let's move on to the Magma Cubes. So if we spawn a Magma Cube here, it's a death animation. Let's punch him, and when we kill it, it goes into like hamburger patty style. I think that's the actual technical term. It's called a mag burger. I'm looking at the config file that's opened on my other monitor, and that's what it calls it, is the mag burger effect. There we go. Yeah. He just, I wonder if it does it for, can we spawn a larger one with a cube? I mean, I think, there we go. There we go. It's pretty self-explanatory. I just don't know if it does it on a larger scale, so we're gonna find out. Come on. You can't have that much health. I should have brought out a sword, shouldn't I? But it's okay. We have to work for it. We have to work for our burger. We have to cook it and get it all nice and medium rare. And there we go. Major burger effect. All right, so that's that. Now I'll move on to spiders, which have knees. It's actually very cool because it's way more realistic looking with the whole knee bend, because spiders don't generally just have completely straight legs when they walk about. They do actually have knees. So come on, follow me about. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of creepy. I'm not a huge fan of spiders, although he's having a party over there, man. He's having a party. Oh boy, the best animation. Okay. Well, anyway, now we'll move on to the final two, which are the creeper and ghast. And the reason I've saved them for last is because they actually have customizable animations. So we'll start off with the creeper, and you may just maybe recognize this animation. Let me spawn an Ocelot so he starts walking around. Yeah, do you recognize it? Do you recognize it? TNT, huh? Yeah, rings a bell. If you haven't watched TNT, it's the first music video that we did, and this is one of the creeper animations in it that I so eloquently made in Blender. And yeah, so that's that. Inspired by the TNT music video. Hooray. But it's customizable. It can actually go back and forth or in a circle as well, and it's called the Rocking Out Creeper. So I'll actually, as soon as we go through the ghast, we'll do a couple customizations. I have to reboot the save file in order to do that, so we'll do it all at once. So ghast. Let's spawn a ghast. you'll notice that he has some very long, wavy tentacles. So what you can do is you can actually customize how long those tentacles are. I should mention that you can enable or disable individually any of the animation effects for any of the mobs, but you can just go into more depth as far as customizing the Ghast and the Creeper. So as of right now, those are the longest tentacles you can give it, and they're wavy and stuff and things. And now we'll just we'll reboot the save with a couple different settings. So now I've gone and made the Creeper do his little back and forth rocking instead of side to side. And I've also halved the length of the tentacles on the Ghast so that I don't know, it looks like he has tentacles that are half the length they were before. And he is doing some serious headbanging there, man. Okay, so now I'm just gonna, I'll bring the tentacles as short as they can be, or you can just make them flying cube, that too. And I'll put the Creeper in spin around circle mode. All right, so now I've gone and made the tentacle length on the Ghast 0, so it's just a flying cube. Yeah, not a big deal, not a big deal. And I've gone and put the Creeper in 360 degree rock out mode. So hold on, let me put an Ocelot down so he starts rocking out and stuff. Yeah, now he's spinning all the way around in circles. And we have cubes flying in the air. So, another day in Minecraft. That's about it for the Better Animations collection. If you want to know more about the mod and download it and stuff, you can find a link in the description. Other than that, though, if you enjoyed, a rating would be much appreciated. And I'll see you next time.
Yeah.